And to another magical week. Welcome, everyone. Yay, Loki, you are there. As is per the usual, we have a little bit of a tech glitch. So hopefully the connection will come back. I can see you, but I know your screen is frozen right now. We'll give it a second. Hopefully you'll pop in here quickly. We have had some tech issues today for whatever the reason, and hopefully this will be clearing up soon because we really want to talk to you and get some info on your workshop. Really want to hear what's going on with you and what's happening. Oh, well, he'll be back hopefully. He had that freeze. In any case, what we're doing here tonight, we're trying to give you all, and welcome back, Loki.
Hey,
Yay!
made it back.
Now, this is the magic of what happens with tech. We've had some glitches here today, but that's okay. Thank you for making your way back. Thank you
Oh,
for
no
making the
problem.
time to be with us tonight.
And that's
So,
not a problem either. I'm glad to be here.
yeah, and we really wanted to do these spotlights, Star and I, to really introduce everyone who watches our show, introduce all of our presenters, all of our performers who are going to be at Witches Fest this year, coming up next month. And we really want to give them an opportunity to meet you tonight. So,
Okay.
Loki, tell us, is this your first year at Witches Fest or have you done Witches Fest before?
Yeah, this is my first year at Witches Fest here.
Right on. So, how did you hear about it? How did you find out about us?
I Googled pagan festivals in my area, and it's one of the ones that came up top of the search.
Spot on. That is awesome. Cause yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's been around. It's been around for quite a while now. So that is awesome. So excited that you could make it and that you found us and that you made the time to join us this year. Um, so we understand obviously you're here as a presenter. Tell us a little bit just to get us up to speed on who you are. When it comes to your spiritual practice, do you have a preference on how you identify? Do you identify as pagan, druid, Wiccan, witch? How do you identify, if any of the above?
I don't really identify as anything. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I
Spot
served
on.
as high priest in a Wiccan ritual for my one of my best friend's funerals or
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
passing rites, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Been initiated into the Santeria circle at one point in time. Uh,
Mm.
I studied and was initiated into the Peruvian curandero path. I've,
Wow.
I've been drumming for 25 years almost.
Wow. Yeah.
So I think if anything, it's an eclectic drum path spiritually.
That's beautiful.
Thanks.
Now, so I'm curious, and you've opened that door. I need to know a
Yeah,
little bit more about that. How would you describe what that path is for you? What it's been for you?
it's uh, it opens up an understanding to the divine within and connecting with the divine above and below.
Hmm. That's interesting. I love that. It for me. I actually had what if I do attend an event every year that is dominated with the drumming. It's all about
Yeah,
drumming, and a lot of drummers come in from around the globe. And camping overnight in that space and hearing the drumming until the wee hours, it is indeed magical. So
yeah,
I'm really curious. Yeah, it really is. So I'm excited for that. But that's really interesting that that is actually part of how you're, I like how you describe that as part of actually your practice or path.
yeah.
Um, no, that's awesome. Tell us a little bit about you. So what brought you into this type of I don't want to say lifestyle, but this type of experience? How did you know or what drew you to this type of work? Let me put it that way.
Hold on, I have a drink of water.
Yeah.
Um, it was years ago. I wasn't even with the partner I'm with now,
Mhm.
and I decided to go to a Beltane ritual in the area that I lived in, and a person named Grey Wolf came or was
Mm.
coming to teach drums, and another person there who I ended up being friends with for a while, who was Jesse, is his name, was
Mhm.
there and had a doumbek and a djembe, and was like, "We're gonna be learning how to do this, so here, try this." And I hit the djembe and was like, "Hey, I could get into this." And when the guy got there for the class, and I got one of his djembes that was tuned up properly, and you could make the sounds that were supposed to be made off of it. I just,
Yeah.
I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. And
Wow.
I the first festival I went to, they did some the guy that I started learning drums from did
Mhm.
uh, a veve over the drum circle, which is, I
Wow.
believe, from oh, I can't remember the name right now. I'm drawing a blank, but it's akin to Santeria or voodoo and that kind of
Mhm.
stuff. Is what it's similar.
Yeah.
And it was to invoke Papa Legba and open the doors to drumming and stuff. And I just had such a I don't. It was an offhand, weird, magical, awesome experience that night, and I feel like that was the first night that I called down spirit, the divine, or Orisha, whatever you want to call it,
Right.
and came
Yes.
to me, and it's like, this is your path, this is what you're doing, and ever since then, at the
It's
right circle, if it seems like it's okay, then I do that, and
yeah.
yeah,
That's powerful stuff. Absolutely. So, yeah, this was not I don't wanna say I'm not gonna use the word accident. It sounds as though the opportunity presented and the timing was right. It
it
was
really was,
present
yeah.
and you were present and you walked through that door. That's amazing. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. So you're going to be teaching this year at Witches Fest. Tell us a bit about your class, what it's called, what you'll be offering. What can people find when they come to your workshop?
Well, I think what my workshops or classes provide is the mechanics and rhythms to play the drum, to be able
Mhm.
to connect with it in a way that is kind of natural once you get uh, some practice in on the basic techniques and work a little muscle memory into the way your hands are supposed to be positioned. It takes a little bit of time, but if it's if it's for you, it'll it'll bring you to a place where you can be on your own anywhere you go with a drum circle or a drum.
That is fabulous. So it will be a hands so this is a drumming class. This is the workshop will
Yeah,
be on
yeah,
drumming. Right.
yeah.
And do people have to bring their own drums or will things be how would that
If
work?
they have their own drums, that would be great. They can bring them. I've got a few that I'm gonna bring. I've only got like 5 or 6 extra drums right now.
Okay, right on.
We're working on getting more, so hopefully by next year I'll have a fleet of drums. But
Okay.
right
Oh,
now
that's good though.
the free space is limited, but we can always do multiple classes that day if people are interested or switch in and switch out. It's
Fabulous.
I just kind of go with the flow and the experience of the people that are there.
That's fabulous. I love the hands-on. I love the hands-on. That will be great. I'm certain you'll have plenty of people who will be stepping up to say, "Yes, please, I'd like to join in."
I hope
So,
so.
yeah, definitely. It's hands-on. Every people love to jump in on that. Um, what other projects do you have, or what are some of the things that you're thinking of doing this year? So you're going to be here at Witches Fest. You're offering this workshop, drumming workshop. Other things that you'll be doing this year outside of Witches Fest.
I hope to start some classes, either in
Excellent.
person or over video. I mean, or over phone chat, however people want to do it.
Mhm.
Um, and my wife and I are working on getting a business going that uh, promotes drum circles to uh, elderly homes,
Oh, so
children
that is
in
awesome.
school, that yeah, that kind of stuff. Even corporate or event drum circles where it's like a facilitated drum circle. Here, come play this and experience what it feels like.
Yes. That is awesome. And you say that, and what it reminds me of back in my former corporate days on our health fair days, no less.
Yeah,
When people would come in and they'd offer chair massages, they'd offer mini Reiki sessions. I can absolutely see some drumming coming into that because it does take you into a different headspace, a different feel physically. That's
yeah, it's good
awesome.
for
That'll
team
be,
building too.
yes, team building exercise. Absolutely. Tons of that. Fabulous. Good luck with that. Sending all kinds of good mojo. Want to see that happening.
Well,
So
thank you, I
that's
appreciate
coming
it.
up. Yeah, that's coming up. Any Tell us about, so we know you're going to be at Witches Fest next month and we're excited for that, and you've got these projects that you're working on and going to launch soon. Where can people find you though? In the meantime, where can people find you, either, your socials or website, what have you, any of that?
And really, the only thing I'm on is Facebook right now. I don't even have any of the
Perfect.
professional things set up yet. I just kinda took a shot in the dark with my application for Witchfest and figured if it hit, I would start putting that stuff together and see what happened.
It's a launch, and I'm happy to
Yeah.
say you're launching all of this with us.
Yeah, you
What
guys are the
about,
start of it, yeah.
that's it, instigators. What do they look for? Do they look up Loki? What's your name on Facebook so people
Loki
can find
Hardy.
you?
Loki
Loki
Hardy.
Hardy,
It's
and can you spell it?
Lokihardy.
Perfect. Lokihardy.
Yep.
Loki, it's been awesome. Again, thank you for making the time to sit with us today in our Magical Witchy World spotlight, spotlighting all of our presenters for Witches Fest this year. And can't wait to see you. I'll be down the street from where you'll set up, no doubt, but I am going to make my way over to your booth so I can see what you're working on.
Alright, well, we hope to see you there.
That'll be great. Thank you again. Wonderful. I'll see you
Oh,
there. Have
thank
a
you.
wonderful evening, and we'll see you in a few
You there.
weeks. All right.
Alright,
Have
see
a
you in a couple
great night,
weeks.
everyone.
Good night,
Bye
good
bye.
night,
Good night.
good night.
Good night.